What's going on, y'all? So I'm making a part two of this video. So I think I ran into a Christian. We're gonna add him in the comments. I think like this guy's like obsessed with like Christians. I don't know what Christians did to him or anything for him to have this much hatred towards Christians. But one thing that I find interesting is this, you know, okay, if you don't believe in God, that's what you don't want to believe or whatever, right? But if you don't believe God exists, why do you keep talking about him so much? Like why, like, I don't know, that just doesn't make sense to me. So we're going to talk about a lot of things. I'm just going to say like random different topics about certain things, just some things that I gathered. I'm going to be reading some of the comments from the part one video. The one thing that I want to talk about is basically, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, they talk about evil, right? This is one thing that I disagree on, and this is why it doesn't make logical sense when atheists say this. And it just doesn't make sense. So this is what I'm going to say, right? They say that basically they don't believe in God because God doesn't stop certain evil in the world, right? Let me turn that down. That God doesn't stop certain evil in the world, right? Then when God brings justice and when, he does stop evil, he's wrong for that? You know, I don't know. And I want to ask the atheist, where do you think you get morals from? Do you think like, I don't know. I just don't know. A lot of things they're saying in the comments just don't make sense. So I got a lot of stuff that I'm going to read as well. And because a lot of atheists tried to say that I didn't know what I was talking about, but I've been studying atheists for years. So, and a lot of you guys in the comments are not even really atheists. You guys are like atheist and agnostic. I've never heard nobody in my life say that they're atheist and agnostic at the same time. But hey, that's even more confusing to me, I guess. But I mean that just shows that a part of them believes that there is a God, but a part of them doesn't believe that there is a God. But yeah, they sound really confused. I couldn't live my life like saying this as an insult. I can't live my life like being confused like that. I need to know the truth. I need to know the answers. I'm not going to live my life worrying about like thinking about, man, is God real? One thing think, oh, he's real, but he's not. Like, no, I'm not about to live my life. I'm going to seek for the answers. So the thing is this: the atheist said I was lying about this. A lot of atheists said I'm misrepresenting atheists or whatever. This is what they believe. Atheists generally believe that there is no afterlife, and death marks the end of conscious existence. They typically do not believe in the soul or spirit that survives the death of the body. Many atheists see death as the end of an individual's physical and mental existence, with no continuation in the other realm. Listen, man, that's what atheists believe. So, atheists generally believe that there is no afterlife. Yeah, so I just don't understand how I'm lying. So the thing is this: somebody also told me that it's an illogical to ask somebody a question for proof that God doesn't exist. So that just confuses me, because how are you going to say that God doesn't exist, but you don't have proof to back up that claim? You're saying something, but you don't have proof to back up that claim. And that just didn't make sense to me. So that doesn't make sense to me. So let's go to my video, because I got a lot of points that I'm going to make that I'm going to get to. This video may be pretty long, may not. We'll see. So let's get to some of the comments that I said, because I responded on one guy. So this is what I'm going to say for my proof. Me and this one guy was having a good conversation as well. So this is what I said. So I said, I would say, if you said, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm going to get to that. I would say what you said. If people saw what Jesus was doing, many would believe. So I agree. I still believe miracles happen to this day. Another thing I want to say is near-death experiences. People did have near-death experiences, I know, but the guy said not too many people are going to believe, because those are other people individual experiences, and I know atheists want to see it for themselves, but a lot of people have said they encountered Jesus Christ in a near-death experience. Another thing that I said as well is is design. Everything shows a creator made this. Like, look how amazing a tiger looks. You can tell it was intelligently designed. Like, you know that I know atheists are gonna hate to hear this, but it's like, what's that saying that people say, like, every builder had a creator. Like, a building isn't gonna build itself. Somebody had to create it, or something like that. So basically that yeah, builder had to create it. So that's basically how I see it. I don't get how you guys can look at like certain things and like you're really gonna tell me nobody didn't design this. Like, you're gonna literally sit here and tell me that it just came from nothing. But that's another thing too. So maybe I did have that wrong when you guys on the belief that atheists said things came from nothing. But that's what I've heard. I've heard a lot of atheists say that um that a lot of that everything came from nothing. But then some atheists I talked to as well said we came from something. And that's just like, I just think a lot of you guys are confused. But and the airplane's going down. But that airplane is so loud. It's going down. So, yeah. That thing is so loud. Dang, come on. That thing is loud, yo. That was the loudest airplane. What was going on? I was like, okay, anyway, let's get back to the point. That was a loud airplane. But the only proof I have to come to the conclusion you guys want is God to appear to you right now. If it's not that, then it's no convincing any of you in the comments. So I realize debating is pointless. Because no matter what I say, my proof it's not going to be, you guys are just not going to believe it. So that's up to you guys to believe or not. But I'm not going to believe a depressing belief that after this life is nothing. That's just me. I'm not going to believe a depressing belief that after this life is nothing. You guys can believe that you're going to fade into existence. There's going to be nothing in the afterlife. I'm not believing in that. No, like, don't force my belief on you guys. I mean, don't force that belief on me. But basically, another thing, and also, I'm not one of these people that's gonna force what I believe on anybody. If you guys don't believe, you guys don't believe. Nobody's putting a gun to your guys' head, forcing you guys to believe. Like, honestly, nobody's putting a gun to your head, forcing you guys to believe. If you believe, you don't. If you do, okay. But I'm still going to sleep regularly how I sleep at night. But yeah, going back to this guy. He just likes to play mind games, and he's really an atheist, and he likes to just make fun of Christians. He doesn't really make no valid points. He's just yapping. He's just talking about a whole lot of nothing. Like, I asked so many atheists in the comments for proof. I still haven't found no proof at all that God doesn't exist. Like, you guys are just jumping around the questions like you guys always do and playing these mind games. So, and somebody said the universe always been here, not came from nothing. Isn't that kind of hypocritical for atheists? Because don't you guys believe like before the Earth came to existence, like after the Big Bang or something like that? So isn't that kind of hypocritical? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I just think that's kind of hypocritical. Don't you guys think the Earth came after the Big Bang? So that means there was nothing before that? I don't know. You guys be really confusing me. Like, you guys really be confusing me. So, let's see. I'm going to read some of you guys' comments. That was the first comment I read, because he said the universe always been here, not came from nothing. We believe everything in the school book the same way religious people believe everything in their... Yeah, that's something I want to get to when it comes to certain like that. I want to say this, right? How can you atheists tell me that I can't use what the Bible tells me in my book as evidence, but you guys can use what you guys believe in your science book as evidence? Like, that really just doesn't make any sense. Like, and you say that the Bible was written by man, but The science book is written by men as well, so and you guys believe what they're saying. So it's like as evidence. You trust in these guys. Like, you know what I mean? How do you guys know that everything that science... Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm not saying science doesn't have proof of certain things. They do have proof and evidence of certain things, but we have proof as well. And I've said so many instances of proof, and it's just, I'm tired of going in circles with you guys because you're not going to want to hear it. The only conclusion that I came up with is God has to just appear to you guys. You know, and even if God appeared to you guys probably still wouldn't even believe. So, and then a lot of people are denying Jesus' existence. That's another thing that's just like, can we be for real right now? Is atheists, and not even just atheists, there's so many people that don't even believe in the Bible, or not even Christians. They know that Jesus Christ existed and he lived. We're just talking about the existence right now. The existence of Jesus Christ. Can we be for real right now? Let's be for real when it comes to the existence of Jesus Christ. Everybody knows in history that Jesus Christ died on the cross and rose 3 days later. Everybody knows that he lived, and it's documented. Like, it's documented in the Bible and it's documented outside the Bible. So let's not do that. Another thing I want to say is I called the guy an idiot. So I do apologize for that. I shouldn't have called him an idiot, but the Bible does say you are a fool if you say there is no God. Take that however you want to take it. Another thing I want to say is, let's just read some of these comments. It's loading right now, because you guys are just kind of being annoying. It's so tiring talking to you guys. Yeah, that they weren't saying nothing in this comment section right here. I don't know where the other guy is at. Did he delete his comment? I'm trying to find the other guy. Let's see. Oh, it's a lot of comments. Also, my question. A lot of you guys like to go off topic as well. Like, I don't know how we went from, a lot of you guys were talking about the firmament that I'm still learning about that, like the firmament that was created. I don't even know how, like, what does that have to do with, like, anything? Like, the thing is this. I really don't know what's wrong with you guys. And this is not me trying to be rude or anything. I don't know. I'm trying to wrap my head around all of this. Also, how do we justify all the killing and murder in all these scriptures? That's the main argument that you guys keep talking about. And y'all don't understand how you guys are hypocritical when it comes to that, is because, once again, you guys say, why doesn't God stop evil? But when God does stop evil, like Sodom and Gomorrah, you guys cry and complain. And it's like, just, it's ridiculous. Like, it's really ridiculous. This is my last video. This is my last video talking about this, because I used to make videos talking about all different communities. But yeah, like, you guys cry and complain, but when God actually stops evil, it's like you guys are the ones telling him he's wrong. Like, it's so ridiculous. Am I the only one going crazy when it comes to that? That doesn't make any sense to me. If you could prove anything, then okay, blah blah blah. Let's read some of this as well. Let's see what other people said. Oh yeah, also in slavery and cruelty to women, among many other things. Once again, who are doing these things? Who are doing these things? Human beings are doing these things. Human beings are doing these things. That's the thing that you guys like y'all blaming God for this. Like, human beings are doing these things. And then you guys are asking me certain questions that I don't even know about. Like, bro, y'all think just because I'm a Christian I know every single answer? I'm still learning certain things as well. Like, the question of, like, oh, if God basically knew that all this would happen, why did he create us? I don't know why God created us and he knew that all of this would happen. But I do believe that God created us to serve him. That's our purpose. Our purpose is to serve God. That's why I believe why we were made. Now, why did God create us knowing that certain things would happen before it happened? I don't know. Like, I don't know. You guys are asking me questions. I don't know. I don't know why God created us knowing that certain things would happen before it happened, knowing that it would happen. I don't know. Like, why would God? Anything how I will, even before He created me, I will make an action. Like I said, you guys are asking questions I don't know. But you guys are trying to say God does know everything. There's certain things that we don't even know. Like, you guys obviously think, right? God is all knowing, all powerful. Do you guys think I know everything that's going on inside of like God's head? Like, do you guys obviously know that? Like, think that I know everything that's going on in like God's head or whatever? But the thing is that you guys are trying to challenge God. You guys are trying to make it seem like, do you obviously think that you guys have more knowledge than God? Can we just be for real? Let's be for real. Everything you will do, everything you will do. How do you have free will if you can't have free will? How can I don't understand. I don't get what you're saying. We don't you guys understand you can still have free will and you can still like get punished? Like I just don't get it. Like no, you can still have free will and do whatever you want and you still it's still actions for your consequences. I just don't get that. You guys are coming up with your own rules in your head. Overall, take however you want to take this video. I really don't care. You guys just come up with so many different topics and you just try to it's like brain overload, like literally. Like we're trying like this is what I don't like when it comes to talking to you guys. I'm giving you straight up answers to why I believe. I gave up design, um design, miracles, people had near death experiences, people from outside the Bible said that Jesus Christ existed in all the scriptures inside the Bible. So it's like take it however you want to take it. I really don't care. The thing is, I'm gonna leave it at this. I said, show me proof that God does not exist. Show me proof that He does not exist. That's it. Show me proof that He doesn't exist. You guys are saying you can't show proof. So shut up. I'm just being honest. Shut up talking. If you don't have proof that God exists, why are you making a claim that you can't back up? That just doesn't make any sense to me. The only argument you guys keep trying to say, well, show me proof. I just said 5 different things. Design, all that stuff that I just mentioned. Now I'm asking you, show me the proof that He doesn't exist. Besides saying God doesn't stop evil, show me the proof. You can't. You're just going to go in circles like you guys do and talk about 30 different topics. Oh, the firmament, all these things. What does that have to do with anything? Like, I don't understand it. In almost every question I answered, like, and I called you guys out on how you're being hypocrites about the evil thing, about why doesn't God stop evil, and then when He does stop evil, it's a problem. I just don't get what answer you guys trying to like. The only answer that you got, the only like I said, the only conclusion, that's going to get you guys to believe God has to appear to you. Nothing that I can say, you guys are just trying to like gaslight it or try to twist my words into all these different things and try to. It's just a whole bunch of nonsense. It's just a whole bunch of nonsense that you guys are talking out of your mouths. So, at the end of the day, believe what you want to believe. I'm not putting a gun in your head forcing you guys to believe Do what you want to do. Like, I do not care. I just made this video because I want to make this video responding to some of these comments. After this, I'm going on. I'm about to get me something to eat or something like that. About to watch me some anime or something like that. You guys are the one that's really wasting your time on this, because it's like, at the end of the day, we can all argue, we can all complain. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done and we all die, we're going to see who's right and we're going to see who's wrong. We're going to see if there's an afterlife and we're going to see if there's not. And the sad reality is, if there's, which there is an afterlife, a lot of you guys, atheists, are going to be in trouble for all the mocking and disrespecting God and all that stuff. And I'm not saying this. I mean, I'm saying it, but that's what the Bible said. I mean, because how I grew up is we're not supposed to disrespect God and disrespect, the Holy Spirit and stuff like that. So, you guys have to deal with the consequences of your actions, especially you watching this video, mocking Christians and stuff like this. I mean, I don't get, like, I get you disagree with me and other Christians, but I don't get, like, what do you get out of being a bully to Christians? I don't know if, like, other Christians have, in the past have, like, been mean to you or stuff like that, but we were having regular conversation. You just came in the comments just starting trouble, trying to play these mind games and be a horrible person to people. We can have a debate or whatever, but let's be respectful. Let's and let's be logical. Let's not have a one-sided debate where you guys want me to answer your questions, but you don't want to answer mine. Because if you guys don't want to answer my questions, I'm not going to give you no answers. I'm just going to probably say nothing. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe this is what my response is going to be. The only proof I have come to the conclusion, you guys want God to appear to you right now. If not, then there's no convincing any of you in the comments. So I realize debating is pointless. That's the only comment I'm going to get. If you guys don't want to answer my question to back up your claim that the proof of there's no God, like evidence, like how you guys want proof from me, then there's no talking about this. End of discussion.